How are you?
I'm good.
How good?
Good enough. Everyone always, whenever I'm at work, everyone always gets mad at me. Because if I say I'm okay, they go, "You're just okay." Oh, I'm sorry,
Well,
I
I
didn't mean
guess
to
that's
offend you.
just okay to hear. Mondays, right?
What does it matter to you? You know you don't really care how I'm feeling right now.
Well, I can appreciate that you're honest.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Because
hate
really, when
small
you ask
talk.
someone how they're doing, you're like, you don't want to know how I'm doing. Like, how are you doing? Like, well, I'm trying to figure out if I'm struggling with depression. They're like, wait, what? I'm like, nice shirt, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. I don't know. I don't mean to be so cynical about it, but everyone's just doing their own thing, right? It's just small talk. I hate small talk.
I know. Although sometimes when I talk to people, I will automatically go to the how's it going thing. But I've made it a policy. If someone actually starts telling me how they're really doing, you have to like really engage. You can't be like, that's weird, okay? I wanted you to be shallow like me, okay?
Oh, no.
You know?
And then I was going to go into another point that
Why is there such a
when people actually are inquiring, then I like shut down. Because my grandma, she has a really good eye and ear for those things. Because I hardly ever see her. So I guess it's people that are used to seeing me on a daily basis just kind of have this one melded perception of me in their heads, where it's just there's no striking variation from one day to the next. If I'm getting sadder or if I'm getting worse, it's just kind of all one consistent flow. It's this gradual runoff, I guess you could say, but she hardly ever sees me, and so when she does, she'll always say, "Honey, are you blue?" Like,
are you blue?
oh no, I'm
That's so
fine,
cute.
Grandma. I'm great, and I always lie to her, and I always feel so bad about it because
Is this the grandma that I know?
yeah, it's ballet grandma.
Oh my god, she's my favorite.
Yeah, she always asks about you too, which is
Really?
weird because you're a total dick, and I just don't know why she likes you so
I
much.
know. I remember walking in and being like, "Where's my sandwich, bitch?"
What's up,
She was
G-Ma?
"What's up? Gonna give me a cookie or what?"
She's
I'm here to
never
smoke weed and eat cookies. Just kidding.
your weed, your cookies.
She's like, "I've only got one of those two things, and I don't own an oven." She was so fun. Do you remember eating avocado toast that she made for us? Or it was like avocado bagels.
She's
Just talking about her ballet days.
her salad days. Yeah, I typical grandmas are usually the
Typical grandma. Am I right?
they're like the cookie bacon
Sorry.
grandmas, always trying to give you sweets. My grandma, she's just super artsy and makes really high quality food. Like I never
cool.
known her to bake something in her life. It's always just have this eggplant parmesan that I grew and made myself. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. I remember when I first started to sort of integrate within my technically stepdad's family. There was one night where they wanted me to spend the night at my grandma's house, and it would have been the first time. And then I was asking my grandpa, I said, I was probably 8 at the time. I said, "So is Grandma gonna make cookies?" She goes, "This is not really her thing. We could ask." And
Like, it's a little presumptuous of you.
what, you just want cookies? You just got here. Isn't that good enough?
She's your family. She's not a cookie machine, okay?
You have a grandma now. Be stoked.
You're like, yeah, grandma. So, cookies.
Don't bite off more than you can chew, kid. Now we're looking for stamps. Toot toot. Oh, maybe that's one. I found one.
It is advisable to recover as many of
I
these
found
collectible items
one.
as possible.
Do you know who Howard Stern is?
You mean Stan?
I know the name, but I can't remember Howard's face. God. Why do you have to ask me questions that make me feel like a dumbass?
I mean, it's not that important. He's just this radio personality that's been in the game for a really long time. I only say that not to make you feel stupid, but it was way before us where we would have fallen into the trend of listening to him.
I know who it is. Yep,
Howard
I see his
Stern.
face now.
Yeah, okay. So
he's like he's great.
my dad loves him, and he was listening to him yesterday, and I was helping him out with stuff, and we're in the car.
That's like me at a party.
Yeah.
The party's all around, but I don't know how to do it.
I guess you want a dumb stamp, huh? If it's not obvious, we're finding stamps. And so we were listening to Howard Stern, and he had Ice-T on, and Howard's really good, even if he's problematic at times. I personally, I think he's just really good at conducting a conversation and getting people to talk about really interesting things.
Yeah.
That being said, I learned that from Ice-T yesterday, not only about his pimping days, which was really weird. Really weird to hear someone with a wife and a kid talk about their pimping days as if it's just a process. Pimping, right?
He's just like, listen.
Commodifying women. Pimping.
Pimping.
Are you not with me? Are we not on the same page right now?
You don't know what it's like to own women? I mean, what are you talking about?
How sad. Wow. Anyway, he was talking about how Jay-Z stole the song I Got 99 Problems But a Bitch Ain't One.
What?
Now, apparently, the common understanding was that Jay-Z made the song. I'd never heard Jay-Z's version before yesterday because he played both of them.
Oh.
I had been exposed to Ice-T's version. And I just thought that was super fucked up because obviously if you ask, well, maybe not necessarily so. Everyone knows IT.
As I like to call him.
That's his son, IT.
He helps us. Sometimes IT comes over and, helps us work on our printer and stuff, but mostly he raps and stuff. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm trying to turn my dad joke meter to 10 a day.
So they played this and he was asking Ice-T, he said, did that not bother you at all? And he said, Howard, we were all in the rap game back then and we were all inspired by one another. He goes, Ice-T, he just blatantly ripped off 99. He even did the same hype, hype words. He even used the same hype words like, hey, or whatever. I forget.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And I think shit like that's super messed up, but he was very graceful about it. Oh.
It's so funny you say that because one of my coworkers just sent me this interview that was done recently with Jay-Z, and apparently it was a really great interview where he just was really humble and he's promoting his new album, which just streamed in its entirety on the radio yesterday. Like literally the radio stopped and played Jay-Z's album.
Must be nice.
It must be nice, I know. I wonder how much that cost. But I don't know. Jay-Z is kind of special to me because he was an introductory character for me in the world of hip hop. I listened to one of his Blueprint albums when I first started getting into rap, and it's pretty cool, But along with this great history, you're also kind of like, are you a huge asshole at the same time? Like, did you not cheat on Beyonce?
Right.
Is that,
Mother of Dragons, Queen of the World, Beyonce.
We're just going to forget about that?
Yeah, totally.
You put a ring on it, then you cheated on it?
Now, you look like Jay-Z. Now, this isn't to say that superficial and looks are everything. It's not to say that looks are everything. When you look like Jay-Z compared to Beyonce, what in your right mind tells you that's not good enough?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I think it's maybe a lifestyle thing, and I'm sure it's one of those you had to be there. You know, you had to be married to Beyonce and on a really long business trip kind of thing. But I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you see that too?
Suddenly I can't focus on anything else.
I don't know why they animated
Trying
that.
to go fast in the bedroom.
Yeah. When she's
like,
when your Tinder
like
date is coming over and you forgot to do your push-ups. You know how much time.
Wow.
As dumb as that is, as much of a psychological fallacy as that is, I still do it. I still do push-ups before I see someone because I don't want anyone to laugh at my little man baby body.
She sees you naked and you're like, thank God I did my push-ups today.
Right, that's
otherwise
it's gonna help.
She wouldn't have her jaw on the floor right now, just so excited. My giant man boobies glistening in the sun. We're outside in the daylight in this, by the way.
Yeah. He's been on Law and Order for over 20 years. Can you believe that?
Every time someone says Law and Order, do you hear the bing bing
dun dun? Yeah.
In the background? I hear it every time.
Yeah. So iconic. You can feel however you want about the show. I guess the only positive association that I have with it is the fact that my mom watches it religiously. So it's kind of one of those nice things. When I'm home, I walk downstairs and I see Mom watching Law and Order, and I just kind of plop down and sit on my phone.
It's good. It's good watching TV with your mom stuff. Mm-hmm. It's so funny that they're reading Shakespeare right now because every time you say to be, I think,
why not to be? My friend has a shirt that he bought that has to be holding the skull. And it says to be or not to be.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but he hasn't even finished the game. He only played the first hour and he bought that shirt. And I always think to myself, why do people do that? I mean, you can like whatever you want.
Impulse buy.
And he's actually watched me play through more than half of the game, so maybe I should just hold my tongue.
Yeah, if I bought a shirt, would you judge me? Also, are you cheating on me? You can't have other people watching you play games. I'm your main squeeze.
Squeeze.
So squeeze me.
He was just over. He
was just over? He just took his pants off, huh? He just
started to feel a little too real.
Watched you play video games,
Listen, man, I don't subscribe to societal convention or monogamy or both.
We're in this together.
Sure.
Remember I told you about that artist James Jean? I showed you
as opposed to James Dean?
I know. There's no relation. There's nothing.
It's a cool play on words.
Right. But he's that artist I sent you who has the crazy image of the Disney characters.
Yeah.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. So he's a pretty cool artist, and I learned about him through work. So I was looking at his website. I was like, man, these are really cool images. And I was like, I wonder what this button does. And I clicked on shop, and I was like, what's happening? And then I blacked out.
What?
And then
you okay?
When I woke up, I was looking at my hand and my debit card was in it, and I had just purchased a 100 postcard set from this artist. So I have that now.
How terrible. Thankfully, oh, you poor thing.
What are you talking about? I'm not victimizing myself, baby. I'm so happy about it.
Okay.
I got that book and I have it and it's full of postcards. I wish you could see it. Mm-hmm. But you're so far away.
Photosynthesis.